Welcome back, and I am back with former NFL reporter and the host of the Sideline Sanity podcast, Michelle Tafoya. Michelle, we're talking about the relationship of sports teams with communist China. What about the NFL?
Well, recently, this last week, the NFL announced a streaming agreement for about $100 million a season to all these international countries except China. Now, is that because China doesn't want the NFL, or the NFL doesn't want China? I think it's right now, I'd have to say it's China probably cool to the NFL. I think any sports league would want in for those 1.4 billion sets of eyeballs, right? And that additional market. I'm not sure how China feels about the NFL. I would like to recommend to the NFL, if I may be so bold, not to start that relationship because it doesn't look good right now. And they might want to disentangle themselves before they get too involved. And again, what do you have to compromise when you are, again, beholden to that country that doesn't want you saying anything negative about it?
Which brings me to Disney. Disney removed the Simpsons episode with forced labor reference in Hong Kong. Obviously, ESPN and Disney has a relationship with Disney parks in China as well. Your thoughts on, again, corporate America, the Walt Disney Company, so entangled with communist China at a time that it's worrisome of our national security?
It's really disappointing, not only for national security reasons, although that's probably the primary one, but also because it seems to overlook the human rights violations that are happening every day, every hour in China. And to turn a blind eye to that for, again, the almighty dollar, for the profits, is really disappointing. Disney used to be one of those companies you could count on, right? You could depend on them to provide just the most magical place on earth, a place where you could put your kids in front of a film and you'd feel great about it. I don't feel that way anymore about Disney, and it's remarkably disappointing to me.
Well, they're more likely to criticize Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida, than they are to criticize Xi Jinping.
Correct.
That we know.
Yeah.